crew. Tomorrow, we gonna see the release of the Nike SB Dunk Low Born and Raised, and I feel L's coming inbound. But today, we gonna tell you how to pick up this shoe for retail, and you gotta have a little luck on your side, cause it ain't that many pairs floating around. But before we jump in, I do need everybody to join the Fresh crew. We are on a race to 5K. We should be able to hit that within the next month. If everybody tap in now, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. Also follow us over on our other social media platforms, which is Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. All the links will be down low in the description. Also, shout out to my people over at Outrank brand. I do got on the Outrank brand Take Life by the Horns t-shirt and hat to match. And these was actually dropped to go with the Jordan 3 Prey line. But I honestly feel like this drip perfectly with these Nike SB Dunk Low AMPs. So I actually went on foot with these today. If y'all want to see the fit of the day, be sure to tap into Instagram, because I definitely be posting pictures over there. But let's take a look at these Born and Raised. Now these Nike SB Dunk Low Born and Raised are set to release tomorrow, September 28th, for a retail price of $130. And if you was looking to cop this shoe, you want to go to bornandraised.com. It's supposed to be releasing about 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm not too sure how that's going to happen, if they might change the domain name. If you know about some of these boutiques, when they have exclusive sneaker releases, they get creative. Sort of like Amam and Yer. They might change the domain name, or they might have you fill out a puzzle or answer a question or do something like that. But even if you were to do that, the way that these bots work nowadays, especially on a highly lucrative shoe like this, it's a good chance that, you know, the manual users are gonna take L's on this shoe. Now this shoe was pushed back multiple times. I wanna say the first pushback happened just because stock wasn't in the stores, and then the second pushback happened because the owner of the Born and Raised brand, Mr. Chris Spanto, passed away tragically from a car accident. And after the death of Mr. Spanto, there was really no release date in sight for these Born and Raised SB Dunks. And then rumors start floating around that we should be getting them sometime this month. And you know, with rumors, you always gotta take them with a grain of salt, because you never really know if it's gonna happen or if it's not gonna happen. But just like yesterday or the day before yesterday, Nike released a commercial. And in this commercial, they did say Spanto lives on, which was kind of dope, paying tribute to the owner, Chris Spanto, and his Native American heritage. And on the caption that they had on Instagram, it confirmed that these shoes will be releasing on September 28th on the Born and Raised website. And that's the only release that they will see here in the US. Now over in the EU or just around the world, it will release at certain skate shops, and they didn't list those skate shops, but word on the street is that that release won't happen until sometime in October. Now I'll be honest, this shoe is probably gonna be pretty much impossible to cop. Like, unless you're willing to pay the ticket and pay that ticket early, this shoe is gonna be hard to get. Word on the street is this only 20,000 pairs. 20,000 sounds like a lot of pairs for one store to have, or just of a shoe, but it's not. Jordan 11s release with about 1 million pairs every year around Christmas time, and those pairs sell out immediately. Like, when the demand is so high on a shoe, especially a shoe with a $130 price point, people are gonna flock to it and buy it, especially after the passing and the pushback of the Born and Raised. The shoe was selling for like $1,400 on these resale apps like Go and StockX. Since we got an official release date now, those resale prices have dropped a lot, but you're still paying a ticket if you want to get your hands on these. Now, after the drop of this shoe takes place, I can see this shoe touching about that $700-800 in the bigger sizes, and probably about the upper 6s, the low 7s, and the smaller sizes. Because once the release of this shoe happens and everybody take their L's, and the bots go in and eat all they gonna eat up of the stock, that's when people gonna have to face this true fact that you're never gonna get this shoe unless you pay the resale price. And what's gonna happen is, once they're all sold out, that's when the panic buying sets in, so the price is gonna go to the moon right after. But after pairs get in hand, you give it time to settle down, probably about a week or so after the shoe releases, you should be able to pick it up for about the prices that I said before. But right now, after fees and everything, you're paying about $800 on StockX to pick this shoe up right now. Now, in my humble opinion, this might be one of the sneakers of the year, like, because the Born and Raised SB Dunks, even if you go back and watch my old videos, was the shoe that I was really anticipating. It was the Born and Raised and the Doritos. Those was like the top 2 shoes that I was anticipating as far as SB Dunks for 2023. But I couldn't let these shoes pass, so I definitely got a pair on the way. So I will have a review for y'all probably later on this week, if not early next week. We just got to get the shipping time to, for the shoe to get here. So I definitely will be showing y'all this shoe. And we might go on foot with these for the video too. Now, long term, once the hype kind of dies down and, people get pairs in hand, wear them for a while, I think they gonna settle about where these shoes are. And these are the Nike SB Dunk Low Doritos. I still got a dead stock pair myself. I did have to double up on these because I don't think we ever gonna see these again either. But I think, these are hovering around at 700, upper 700 in my size 12. And I believe that Born and Raised ultimately will cap out around there once everything kind of settles down. But like with any good SB Dunk Low, over time, these will go up. Like, eventually, these will be $1,000 shoe. I'll give it about a year. Give it a year tops. There will be $1,000 shoe. And, it ain't no going down from there because, like I said earlier, we won't see this shoe again released. But before we get out of here, I want to hear from the Fresh crew. Are y'all going to pick up these Nike SB Dunk Low Born and Raised? Are y'all going to even give it a shot? You paying resale? Drop it down in the comment section below. And I need you to join the Fresh crew. How you join a Fresh crew? You click like on this video, subscribe to the channel, and follow us on social media at Fresh Colorway on TikTok and Instagram. It's your boy Mo signing out for Fresh Colorway, and I'll catch y'all in the next one.